Luz Escamilla does. In 2007, when she listened and watched the state legislature deride the cost of education for anchor babies, she knew change was needed, and she was the one to do it. Luz ran for State Senate, District 1, and prevailed. Now in her 5th term, Senator Escamilla is Senate Minority Leader, alongside House Minority Leader Representative Angela Romero. This is the first time in Utah Latinas have held both positions. Escamilla's doing has elevated the quality of life for historically marginalized communities in her multiple government roles and her work in the private sector. She has served Zions Bank as VP of the Community Development Group, VP of the Hispanic Latino Market Manager, and as Director of the Zions Bank Resource Center, and most recently, co-founder and managing partner of Escatech Solutions. The daughter of college professors, Luz was raised in Mexico. While living in Tijuana, she crossed the border daily to attend high school in San Diego, over an hour each way. From there, she came to Utah, earning a Bachelor of Science, Business Marketing from the University of Utah, as well as a Master of Public Administration. And as often happens, she never left. And we are better for it. With over 2 decades of dedicated work to bring change and her commitment to the community at large, and specifically to communities in the margins in all her doing, Senator Luz Escamilla, YWCA is honored to present Senator Luz Escamilla with the Outstanding Achievement Award as Community Builder and Champion. Thank you.
I'm going to put this here. Wow. Thank you for this incredible honor. Whew. Let me just take it for a second. Is the vibe, is the energy? I make a motion. All of us run the state of Utah. We need some legislators. Thank you for this incredible honor. I want to personally thank my husband, Juan Carlos, and my family, and former Mayor Jackie Biskupski and former Representative Chavez Haug for nominating me for this incredible award. This is very touching, and both of those ladies have been not only friends and colleagues, but also mentors and people I can call when things get really difficult. It's really an honor to stand alongside such especially empowering women, not only the current honorees, which I'm just honored to call them friends and colleagues as well, but all the former honorees and the recipients of this incredible award. The YWCA has been a vital part of my journey and career, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here today. As a domestic violence state coordinator many years ago, I witnessed the transformative services of the YWCA, how they provide this direct impact to the lives of survivors and their families, and I am committed to supporting their mission in every way I can. Throughout my life, I've realized that if we want to see real change, we actually need to be willing to take risks, break barriers, and constantly question the status quo. As a state senator, I've successfully passed numerous bills that address social deterrence of health and disproportionately impact women of color and their families. The YWCA's amazing work and support have been invaluable in achieving these goals, and I'm grateful for their partnerships. As a woman of color, as an immigrant, I know firsthand the harmful effects of the institutionalization of racism, prejudice, discrimination, and bias. Now, let me take a minute to talk about the critical point we are in our country and in our state, where conversations, representation, diversity, equity, and inclusion do matter. And it's been more than 50 years when then Senator Robert Kennedy made a memorable remark in the aftermath of Dr. King's death. and yet they still ring true today. And I'm going to quote this, and I'm quoting it everywhere I go, so I'm sorry if you've heard it before. But it's so important. What we need in the United States is not division. What we need in the United States is not hatred. What we need in the United States is not violence or loneliness, but it's love and wisdom and compassion toward each other and feeling of justice towards those who still suffer within our country, whether they be white or they be black. More than ever, my friends, we need to be vigilant and continue to work toward a brighter future that brings equity and justice for all. Thank you.